As supply chains continue to be impacted by global events, there is a heavier reliance on outsourcing, the appearance of an increasingly robust regulatory landscape, and an increased focus on ethical aspects. Richard Blaw of S&P Global is CEO of KY3P, a platform that helps organisations to navigate their way through these supply chain vulnerabilities. Richard, many thanks for joining us today. Let's start with those vulnerabilities. What exactly is it that organisations are facing, and what are some of the keys to addressing them?
Yeah, thanks, Sharon. So we think about supply chain resilience. And by resilience, we mean how can a supply chain continue to deliver even when it's under stress? And there's really an internal element and an external element. The internal element will be vulnerabilities like the financial health of an organisation, where it's located in the world, and its different levels of risk and control standards. The external factors really expose these vulnerabilities. So this could be things like geopolitical issues, war, the pandemic, of course, but also third-party actors. So cyberattacks on an organisation can also expose these vulnerabilities.
When there is an issue, how far does that matter to the consumer that was potentially caused by a supplier, for example?
So it does not, and rightly so, in my view. If you are unable to deliver your obligations to a customer or to a client, or you don't handle a customer's data in the right way because of a supplier, rightly so, they will look at you and they will want to understand what did you do to make sure that your suppliers were the right suppliers to deal with.
How far is it true to say then that the transparency in an organisation's supply chain really adds to its value?
Yeah, it does. We already see examples where investor sentiment will react very quickly. So even if an organisation is talking in a positive way about something like sustainability and how they're investing to increase diversity in their supply chains, this will increase value. On the flip side, if a story breaks about a supply chain breach or a failure to deliver on client commitments, then this can see a pretty significant reduction in the value of an organisation.
What sort of things should a company be looking to invest in now to really help to maintain that competitive advantage that you alluded to there?
Investment is critical. You can't stand still in this space, but there's really 4 areas I would point to. First is talent. Having the right people is really, really important. This is a complex space and you need experts. Second is technology. The day of being able to manage this on spreadsheets and on paper are long gone. You need a purpose-built, dedicated technology solution to make this work. The third is data, identifying the right data signals and data points that you want to help you understand your supply chain. And then finally, validation and assurance. So really doing a deep dive into your suppliers that you think are critical and high risk, and making sure that they are really living up to their obligations and have the right controls.
So what do you see as S&P Global KY3P's role in all this?
Here at S&P Global KY3P, we really partner with our clients to make sure and ensure that they are managing their supply chain risk effectively. And we do that through a combination of our robust technology and workflow solutions integrated with our data signals. And we wrap experts around that to really help our clients make the right decisions at the right time and continue to monitor supply chain risk for the long term.
Okay, Richard Blaw, many thanks for joining us.
Thank you.